What's good, YouTube? I'm Shannon, and I hope y'all boys been protecting yourself, protecting y'all energy, continue to level up every single day because time waits on no man. Today's video, we get straight to the point. Trust God, episode 2. Last video, I talked about John 13:7, which was, for you may not know what I'm doing now, but later you will understand. I have touched on that topic and explained that verse last video. Today's video, I'm going to talk about a very famous Bible quote, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, which is a lot of people may know, for we walk by faith and not by sight. And what that verse means to me is you can't lean on man. You got to trust on God, even when all odds are against you. When you feel like there's no way, you got to remember that God can make a way out of no way. You got to remember that God is the God that can move mountains, that he can do the impossible. There's nothing too hard for God. There's nothing that he cannot do. So when you don't see something happening, when something not going right in your life, or you don't see yourself completing your goals, I'm telling you, bro, keep the faith. Keep running the race. Keep your eye on your dream. Keep working. Like, don't stop. Like, you want to do whatever you want to do. Let's say you start a business. Remember, you may not see the results right now, but later you keep on going. Have the faith. God knows this what you want to do. Maybe he just tests you. Maybe he's trying to see how long can you really go? How long are you going to go before you quit? If you are going to quit. And a lot of times it just be a simple test. Like, I just want to see how bad we really want it. So you can't go off what you see. Yeah, you don't see the results. Yeah, the results not coming in. Yeah, progress is moving slow. Yeah, you may not be getting better physically. But at the same time, you got to know mentally that God is up there working his magic. He up there looking down. He sits high and he looks down. He's seeing you work hard. You think you working hard every single day and you ain't going to get nothing for it? That don't even make sense. Newton's law, for every action is an equal and opposite reaction. But then that's what you're going to get out. So you have to remember that. You got to remember to always continue to work hard. Like, you can relate that to whatever in life. Like, if you got a goal, you don't see results, like, don't go off sight, like, go off faith. Pray to God, ask to God, why is this taking so long? God, what are you trying to teach me? God, allow me the strength to keep on going. Allow me the faith to realize that I'm going to get to my goal one day. And when you talk to God and you have a relationship with God and you can, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You understand that you got to keep going, and that when you have the faith that the impossible can happen, things can happen that you would have never imagined. And a lot of times when God makes you wait on a situation, he has something better for you down the road. He has something that's worth it for making you wait down the road. So you have to just stay consistent and stay humble and keep grinding towards your goal. Whatever that goal may be, man. It can be simple as trying to dunk outside or trying to make the team or anything, man. Like, anything you do in life is going to require God. Anything you need to, because, like, you can't do it by yourself, man. A lot of people think that they can do it by themselves. And there's some people that still think that there's no such thing as God and that God does not exist, which is probably the dumbest thing ever. Because, bro, are you that arrogant and that, like, you think you're that high up to the point where you created yourself? You don't think you have a creator? Like, come on now, bro. We all have a creator, and he's over here sitting high, looking low. Like I said, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. That's going to take you far in life. If you use that every single day and you trust God and you realize that, like, you keep that in your book bag, you keep that mental note in your toolbox that, okay, yeah, I don't see my goal happening right now, but I know if I keep the faith, boom, 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 down the line, it's going to happen. I know if I keep the faith, my God will take my enemy and turn my enemy to my footstool. So there's a lot of things you just got to remember, because it's going to take you far in life. And in this life, you're going to need God. If you want to be successful in this life, if you want to be alive in this life, you're going to have to put God first at all times, because that's the only way you can get through life. And I use that quote with myself as well, because it's a lot of things that I have wanted to accomplish in the past, but I did not keep the faith. I just assumed that I could do it by myself, which is dumb, because at the end of the day, I mean, I didn't get the results that I wanted. But when I learned that I got to put God first, and I got to keep the faith and got to keep working. And not everything is going to happen overnight. I got to be consistent. I got to tell God, this is what I want. Because a lot of times, like I said, God is really just testing you. Not all the time it's the devil trying to destroy you. Sometimes it may be, but a lot of times it's just God testing you. You say you want this goal, but God tells you, okay, how bad do you really want it? You said you want the last goal, but you quit at that. So God is testing you. He's going to put you through trials and tribulations because he wants you to go and come talk to him. He wants you to go and ask how to do this, how to do that. Can you keep me do this? Can you keep me strong enough so I can get to that? Whatever the case may be, God is going to find a way for you to conversate with him. Like a dad wants to talk to his son. God is going to want to conversate with his children. We're all his children. So I say all that to say this, man. Trust God, man, because you can't go wrong with trusting God. Like there's literally nothing bad that can come from trusting God and keeping God first. And you have that mindset, it's going to take you farther in life. You keep the Most High first and you respect him and you try and be more Christ-like. It's going to get you farther in life. I promise you. I'm never going to tell you wrong. But appreciate every single person for clicking on this video, seeing what I had to say. I love y'all boys.